Alrighty, back at SnowRunner, Scandinavia. I just did a stream with American Truck Simulator where I spent the majority of it without any video. Not making that mistake this time. We can see SnowRunner's up. Oh, I can't believe I did that. It's so stupid. Must be more tired than I thought. Let's see. Oops. Start some tunes. Check out the video. Make sure it's all good. Okay. Now that I think about it, I did this last time. I don't know how I missed. Wow, just yikes. Okay, that's all good. Close some windows here, not the ones that are important. Just got to undo my joystick. Sometimes it starts affecting things. Fucking monster joystick. Alright. Bum bum bum. So let's see. I think I'm pretty close to finishing everything on. There's 2 maps. Season 11 here in Scandinavia, and I've got most of the first one done. I'm not sure if there's any more jobs to do here. There might be. But we're getting close to having to start scout the second map. Alright, what do we got here? Wooden planks. Okay, medium logs are going to be on the second map because there's no medium logs here. Scout the area. Scout is recommended. That we can do. Does it show all the areas? No. Whoops. I've got a tire blown out? Huh. Well, I don't think that'll affect anything too much. Back to the road up here. Yeah, this thing's a beast, even with one of the tires blown out. Wait a minute. There's a tire on the roof. Why can't I? Jesus Christ. Alright. We just have some suspension damage now. The tires are fine, but I don't have any repair parts left to replace that suspension bit. But doesn't seem to be hurting anything, so we're good. Oh. He found something that he's having issues with. Oh no, he got through. The Scout is the fucking best. Love this thing. So, I was talking about this in the last video, which no longer exists because I deleted it because of that black screen thing. About the last quarter, I noticed it and I was like, oh man, so whatever. But yeah, I was talking about the stupid brakes I've been working on for the last couple of days. My car finally got the rears, well, almost done. I got everything off, which was the main hold up because there were a lot of bolts that were very seized on there. But penetrating oil and mostly liberal use of a super torch to heat and cool things until I could get the rust broke allowed me to get those off. Then I cleaned up all the loose rust, chipped a lot of it off like a screwdriver, and then used a brush on a drill to get the rest of it down. I left some of the rust on, the surface rust. Oh, great. Let's get them off the trail here. And then I used medium logs. Can't do it. Is that this one? Yeah, medium logs. Long logs, can't do it. That's also over here. And it's blinking that, so it must be, yeah. So can't do that one. These are all locked. Movie star. Oh yeah, move his trailer, which is where in the other, so can't do that one. Cabin in the mountains, medium logs, can't do it. Rail section, in the other area still, can't do it. Tourist cabin, also there. I think. Well, that's where the parts are. Parts, parts, parts. Okay. Dropped cargo. Oh, this we can do. Okay, alright. I need a vehicle with at least 3 space and a crane. I have a truck in the area with a crane and some other trucks that could handle the load. But they're not the greatest for this terrain, and wait a minute, what about him? He is. What's he got on here? 2. Shit. That's not going to be enough. Unless I steal this guy's trailer. And then I still need a truck with a crane. Oh, that guy's got one. Huh. He would be good. I can stack one of the crates. Alright, let's do that. Fuel's a little low. Let's come back down here. Okay, so grab those, and then they need to go... There's fuel here. Could go over here, up this way, grab the fuel, head down here, and then head all the way down the hill. Alright, let's try that. Oh, yeah, right. Oh, okay, we don't have to go through that stupid spot again. Let's see, turn around. Oof, he's a long guy. Or, makes really wide turns, is what I meant to say. Looks like I still have fuel on the roof. That's excellent. Fuck, I was wondering if that was gonna happen. Okay, what about fuel? Perfect. So yeah, got those bolts off. I got the, jeez. Got the brakes off, the calipers, the carriers, took the hub and bearings off, the stub axles, speed sensor, the ABS speed sensor's off, which was a huge pain in the ass. And right now I've got the, I cleaned off all the rust, treated a lot of it, turns into this blue-black stuff that it's kind of a crystal. Turns the rust into this crystalline stuff that helps prevent more rust. And then on top of that I put this preventative rust oil crap that I bought. Some kind of super uber stuff, better than the Krone or any of the other stuff. Certainly better than the rust check crap in the stores that you can get. Turn, damn you. And then on top of that I'm using marine grade anti-seize on a bunch of the parts. And I had to tap out the 4 bolt holes for the that hold the stub axle onto the... You gotta be fucking kidding me, onto the beam. This guy's just so prone to being damaged. What the... because some of the bolts had corrosion inside the threads, and the new bolts going in were really tight. And if you're torquing the bolts to a certain torque, that'll throw the settings off, and you can under torque or over torque things, and it's not good. But luckily I have a tap and die set, so I use that. And tapped out the holes. So it basically just cleaned out the existing screw threads. And now those bolts went in there like just super smooth. I was really happy I had that kit. And now I've got to put the, so I've got the dust shields back on, the stub axles are on. I'm wondering if I should go out wide. Usually where the snow is a little safer. Usually. But yeah, the dust shield and the stub axle are back on, and the ABS sensor. Next is going to be the hub. I gotta get the hub back on there. Shouldn't be a big deal. and then the brake carrier, and then the caliper, and then the rotor and the pads. Then I gotta move the brake line from the old caliper, which I have hung up and with a bungee cord under there, still attached to the brake line. It's just curious if I was up already. There we go. And I'll move that quickly from the old to the new caliper, and then I have to drain the brake fluid through the new caliper until it's full and coming out with no air bubbles. Where's the there's crane mode, dumbass. Yeesh. And then that side will be done, and then I can go to the other side, which I already have everything off, but I still have to do some cleaning. And the rust stuff and whatever, I did some of it already, but hopefully it's not going to take that long. Then my rear brakes, which were the ones that really needed doing, will be done. And then I'll have to do the front brakes. And so my rears, I bought the calipers and the caliper carriers as a set, and they're already powder coated. It's red. It's kind of nice. But the front ones are not painted. It's just silver metal. So I will have to should be good. Let's see here. Yep. But yeah, I brought some fancy caliper paint. Before I used Duplicolor ceramic brink paint, and that was okay, but it chips a lot, or enough that it was kind of annoying. I always had to touch it up. And I was going to get them powder coated, but it's a pain in the ass. You've got to remove the brake cylinder and stuff out of it. It's a huge hassle. So, and then buy a repair kit. I mean, it's brand new, and I don't want to have to be replacing parts just so I can powder coat it. But then I found this stuff, G2 two-stage caliper paint. It's some kind of an enamel. It's supposed to be really, really good. So I bought some of that. When I mix it, why can't I go down here? There we go. Weird. That's what I'm trying to do. Hold it down. Alright. So yeah, G2 two-stage caliper paint. It's an enamel. You mix it, and then you've got 2 to 4 hours to paint whatever it is you're going to paint because it hardens. Let's see if we can get through here. Okay. Oh, okay. No, we're good. I thought sometimes it gets pretty deep, and then you're screwed. Just gotta try not to tip over here. I probably have enough fuel to get me down to... No, it doesn't matter. Yeah, what the hell. Let's do it. So I'll have to, I'm gonna have to clean those with caliper cleaner first, or sorry, brake cleaner. That stuff's awesome. It removes oil and stuff like almost instantly as soon as you're spraying it off. So because when you get new tools or parts like that that are metal, they're always coated in a fine oil to help prevent rust if they're, if it's in storage for a long time before it's sold to whoever. So I got to remove that because you don't want to be painting the oil. Then I have to tape some things off, mix up the epoxy paint everything, wait for it to dry. I don't know if it needs 2 coats or not. I have to go back and read the instructions. So I think there was a time limit. You have to let it sit for like 15 or half hour or something, and then you can do a second coat. I think. I gotta go read again. And then that'll be ready to go, and I think the fronts will be a lot easier than the rears were. The rear side of vehicles get a lot more spray and shit. So if there's, salt water or whatever the hell they're putting on the roads that's eating cars, there's more of it hitting it back there than there is up front. So hopefully the front bolts are not as seized on there. There's also less of them. The back job there was a lot more to it. So we'll do that, and then I'll have to, take off the front calipers, keep them connected to the brake lines with a bungee cord there out of the way, and then put the new calipers on, swap the brake lines over. You need new washers and stuff for that, but I've got all that. And then bleed the brake lines again to get all the air out, and all new fluid in there. Make sure you don't run dry in the engine bay, because that would be bad. Very, very bad. Well, maybe more of a pain in the ass than bad, but... I'll repair. Fuck, I thought I had to refuel. There we go. Okay, I think this guy will do okay on this snow hill. We'll see. And then I'll be done, but I'm going back to work on Monday, so I don't know if I want to start the front brakes just yet. I mean, I'll paint them up, but we'll see, because the rears just took way longer than I was expecting. If all the bolts come out and stuff, I mean, it's like a day job. But when they're a pain in the ass like they were with mine... Let's see if we can go over this little hill here. Yeah, that was like 3 days, because I don't want to rip the head off of a bolt, because then it becomes more of a job. And those bolts did not want to come out. But I got them. Got them all. Everything's all spiffy and new looking back there, and should be good for another, hopefully, 25 years this time. Because that marine grade oil that I put on there is insane. At least until the Liberals here decide to ban all fossil, put it in quotes, fossil fuels. They're not fossil fuels, by the way. That's that was discovered to be fake, at least in the 70s, but I think it was before that. They discovered oil fields that they thought were dry were refilling, and it's due to it's not fossil fuels or anything to do with ancient life at all, where the oil comes from. It's made by a geothermal process in the earth. Basically just pressure and stuff creates it. And it's about as common as water on this planet, so... Restore crane, pack. Done. But yeah, like look at Titan. I think it's the moon of Saturn, covered in hydrocarbons, and there's no life there. So where did it come from? You know? Cabin in the mountains, was that? Okay, that was medium logs. Disrupt supplies. That's the other map. That's going to be on the map. And everything else is locked. Okay, so we're going to grab a scout. I think I'll pop him back to home base and get him all fixed up and shit. Hit here, we'll go down here. Stop here, might as well. And we're off to the other map. Wait a minute, is there another entrance down? Oh, that's even closer. Maybe I'll do that. But yeah, so there's no such thing as fossil fuels. It was a term they made up. It's like vegetable oil. There's no vegetables involved in vegetable oil. It's seed oils. And they're not really that good for us in a long way, a big way. Because vegetable oil was also just an advertising term that was made up. But yeah, so I want to keep my car going as long as possible. You can't buy new diesel cars anymore unless you're in Czechoslovakia, because they make some nice ones there, but of course they don't sell them anywhere because all these governments are part of the scam, and makes you wonder what all these, like the oil prices and the wars over oil that have been and all that, it's all bullshit. It's all about control of that resource, control of us, keeping the prices high. They do the same thing with diamonds. There's shitloads of diamonds, but they control the production of them to keep the prices nice and high so they can soak us. Did you know that diamond rings for marriage wasn't even a thing until the 40s? It was another advertising thing they did to get people to buy, buy your sweetheart a diamond ring, and then it just became, oh, now it's just like tradition. You have to get her a ring. But it was never a thing before the 40s. It was never a thing. Yeah, these guys are just scuzzy bastards. I wonder where the mission is for this thing here. I haven't found this jeep yet. Must be over on this map somewhere. Alright, let's have a look. I like to usually head towards the watchtowers. Wow, this is a big map. Okay, we'll just mark it. And now we'll scout this place out. But yeah, because you can't buy them anymore, and because the new vehicles, like lots of people are saying, do not buy 2026 vehicles because they are just horrendously bad. They're making them impossible to work on. And on top of that, they're starting to do weird shit like they cover up the entire engine bay with a cover, and if it's broken, or if you've opened it, gone in there, they'll know, and it voids your warranty. Stuff like that. Like they're really 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 trying to make it so you can't work on it, and you have to pay for everything that you might need done. It's all about, then they want us to rent. Like, you want heated seats in your car? Well, you got to pay a monthly fee for that. That's fucking crazy. That's seriously crazy. Like, fuck you guys. I was watching a video where, actually I just saw the title of a video the other day of a guy who went to a car show recently and was like, I guess I'll just keep my old truck because he doesn't want anything to do with the new stuff. They're just, and they're more complex. They're purposely made to be hard to work on. I've seen videos of techs like that work in the dealerships bitching about these things, and they're actually leaving. A lot of these guys, they don't want to work at these things anymore, so they don't make any money. They're paid a certain amount of cash per job, and it's based on the number of hours that the company thinks it takes to do, right? Which is always underestimated. So you get paid for 9 hours of work on a whatever, replacing a transmission, but the job takes 13 hours. You still only get 9 hours of pay for that. And I guess with warranty work, it's even worse. They downgrade it even more, the amount of hours they think things take. So the techs get screwed even worse. And a lot of them are quitting. And a lot of these dealerships, and it's across the board, different brands and stuff, a lot of the dealers have, they need techs. They're running out of people to work, and they're losing, like, people who are very knowledgeable. Like this one guy was saying, like, people with like 40 years of experience are just leaving, and you're left with these newbies, and you gotta buy your own tools and your own training. And with the new cars and stuff, I guess there's a lot of training. This guy Toyota was saying, like, there's like 4 different classifications of tech or something, and everybody's at like stage 1 because nobody has time to go get trained up on the new vehicles. They're come out, these electric things and stuff, and yeah, it's not good. And there was a Ford tech, he was complaining about some simple job, maybe it was replacing a brake or a strut or something, and he was like, with the old vehicles or older, it was just simple, but now you got to do this and this and this and this and this, and it takes so much longer and more parts and a lot more time. I'm hoping I can get up here from this way, because I think this is, yeah, it's only 114 away. This has got to be it. And then the transmissions are a big deal. They're way more complex. They're shoving a lot more gears into the same space, and so these things don't last as long. And then they're like, $9,000 to $14,000 to replace a transmission when it goes, and it doesn't take very long for it to go. And that seems to be common now with these new cars. And like, mine's a standard transmission. It's a 5-speed. And I bought it new in 2001. It's diesel. But yeah, my only concern is that the government might make them illegal or something fucking retarded, and then I'm gonna be screwed. Or they'll make diesel so damn expensive that, well, I mean, the trucks and stuff use it, and the trains, so I guess there's still that. Can I get down the hill here? Oops. What's this? A rare ride. I wonder if that's that Jeep. Okay, so after we do that, I think I'm gonna head back that way. back that way. Don't care about that guy. All right. Oh. Let's see if I can get around over here. Because I'm definitely not going to be able to climb that rock. This guy doesn't have grip on stone. It's either that or go all the way around. Let's see. Okay. But can I get through here? I should be able to. Bum, bum, bum. This way, this way, this way, this way. Alright. But until then, I'm going to keep that thing going. Still looks like new and drives like, well, it's better than stock. I've pretty much doubled the horsepower and still get the exact same fuel mileage, which is fantastic, by the way. And although diesel is generally more expensive than gasoline, because I use so much less of it per mile, per kilometer, it ends up costing me a lot less still. Like, the most I've done on a tank of fuel was 1,100 kilometers, which is probably like 550 miles-ish. And I still had maybe an eighth of a tank of fuel left when I fueled up. Oh, I can get around this. As long as I don't fall in the water. Which we might end up doing. Come on. So I go up there, I'm gonna tip for sure. Could try doing this. I don't know how deep that is though. No, it doesn't matter. We're good. Yeah, if you buy this game, you definitely need to find, as soon as you can find these things, get them. There's two of these scouts. Best, almost probably the best vehicle in the game on a number of levels. Certainly the best scout by far. Can't attach a trailer, but you can attach a winch to them, so it's not the end of the world, and pull trailers along. Yeah, the cons are far outweighed by the pros on this one, so. I'm definitely not looking forward to going back to work next week. I made the mistake of looking at my emails 2 or 3 days ago, and work email and chats and stuff, and there's a guy in another department who's having issues. Nice guy, but he's kind of lost a lot of his skill or something. I don't know. He's just asking me things he should know or should be able to look up himself, and it's not good. And I've been told not to help him. Like, you know, you help him, but not do his job for him, which is pretty much what I end up having to do. So it's not good. He's been good for a while, and then all of a sudden he's asking me all these questions and stuff. It's like, ah, dude. Oh, that might be it. Okay, yeah, so this is it. We get this thing when we pull it out. Wait a minute, let's take that mission. Deliver to repair station. Let's see, so I pull them out, go up here. Why is it showing that? And that. Train station workshop. Deliver to repair station. Don't know where that road goes, so we'll go down this way. And then we'll see what we can see. But yeah, he'll be able to tow that, no problem. This thing tows semis. Like, it's got an insanely good engine too. It's just, it's an awesome vehicle. Probably a lot better than this one I'm towing and going to be getting. Some of these scouts, they look really good, and they are just not, not good at all. This thing's even got all-time all-wheel drive and differential lock too, so I mean, I'm not sure any of the other scouts have that. But it's another car that I can add to my stable, so that's cool. And I'll probably use them for something just because I've got them, so gotta check it out, right? Yeah, the only other thing I'm worried about is with my car is that something like that happens. Some asshole runs into me or I run into them, but usually it's the other way around, so I just gotta keep an eye out. Saw something, there's just so many retards around today. It's the today meaning these days. People they're just terrible drivers. I swear they just give those licenses to anybody who pays. It's going to a dual birthday party today, mother-in-law and sister-in-law. And on the way, we're in a shittier part of town driving through, and then some idiot turned left into another guy who was coming through the intersection. Just, I don't know if they actually hit, but it came because nobody was going that fast. I don't know what, I don't know how it happened. Like the guy turning left must be a total fucking moron. And I mean, the thing that just pops into my head is that could be us. That could be me. Like my car. Could be getting smoked. At least that, if it did hit something like that, it'd just be some minor body damage. It'd still cost a lot, and I'd have to deal with stupid shit from people who don't know what they're doing there either. Because I've had to deal with that before. I had to get my hatch replaced because somebody ran into me. And the shop that did it did a shit job, and within 2 weeks I had rust around the window, the rear window, because they did a shit job. And so I had to get that replaced again, and then it was just an ongoing nightmare of stupid shit. I swear it would have been better if they just left it alone. The damage wasn't even that bad. My bumper was, I think, pushed in a bit, and I had maybe a scratch on the hatch, but oh no, it has to be replaced. Like, okay. I'll grab that job in a minute. Unless that's this job. There's always something. That's why I like to do the work myself. It's a pain in the ass, but then I know it's done, and it's done right. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, how'd I feel? Let's see. Oh, we got all the engines already. Oh wow, his weak engine. Holy shit. Oops. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be getting a whole lot of use. Let's see. Mud is always the thing you really want, more than anything else. These tires are really good on mud, but they're just bad on roads, but that should be okay. Let's see, this is 38. Switch to that. And sell off all the tires I don't need. He comes with a bunch of tires. I've never seen that before, I don't think. Advanced Scout or Autonomous Scout? The only thing is this one doesn't need... You know what? I've never tried it. Let's... Yeah, there's no option for winches. Oops. So we want this. Always want the high one, even though they don't look cool. Safety cages just make more room for things to hit you. It kind of does the opposite of what you would think. This is good. Oh, it's not lowering my power to weight. Alright. Okay. Put him away for now. Go back to this place. Alright, where are we going next? There's no more towers like that guy. So we grabbed that. We didn't grab this. There's probably another way down there. Let's just go for a drive. Oh, here's that stupid trailer that we're gonna have to take to that movie star DLE thingy. That's some technical terms for you there. Let's see, this thing's usually not fun in here because he's super bouncy. Kinda neat. Oh, there's a back door. I didn't notice that before. Does he have a way out? I assume that there might be a, I don't know, lever for getting out to the roof? Is that where you put your sunglasses? Oh, it's Russian again, like most vehicles in this game. Okay, let's have a looky here. Where do we go? Actually, I probably could have went right through there with this. I'll just get close to the trailer here to capture it, as it were. I guess that would be the other thing about diesels. You can run them on basically any oil. It's best to treat the oil like it's not brain surgery hard or anything. You have to remove some the glycerins and stuff from the oil, and just filter it and get the water and stuff out of it, if there is any. And then you can use it, but you can use just normal oil, just throw it in there. But it'll gum up your engine after a while. Like if you put like vegetable oil in there, it'll run, but won't be great. Some people use like the old used oil from the deep fryers at restaurants and stuff. That works. But again, they filter. You really have to filter that stuff. And on a related note, that vegetable oil, when you heat vegetable oil, it makes it like way worse for you. It's extremely unhealthy. Actually, let's grab some fuel while we're here. like super extremely unhealthy, and every time it's heated, it makes it worse by a long shot. So just consider that when you think about these restaurants, especially the fast food chains. They're always reusing that oil, cooking those fries and stuff. Um, so the oil, I mean, it tastes really good, but wow, is it bad for you? And I mean, super bad. It's funny how all the things they say are bad for you actually aren't. Red meat, trans fats, cholesterol. The deal with cholesterol is we actually need the cholesterol. The problem with it is sugar. Excess sugar in your blood vessels roughs them up on the inside, and then cholesterol sticks to that. Let's go to the left here. And causes blocked arteries and stuff. I saw a cardiologist talking about that. He said, yeah, it's not cholesterol. He says, we need that cholesterol. It's important. And they're telling us to replace it with these drugs and shit they're always pushing. But yeah, it's the sugar. Get rid of the sugar, and the cholesterol's no longer an issue. Because they were saying, oh, eggs are bad for you too and stuff. No, eggs are like super duper good for us. Red meat, like steak and stuff, super good for us. Remember they were saying ivermectin and hydroxychloroquine were bad. And they were saying that because they wanted us to be sick so that they could push their stupid drug COVID shots. And also because those two things, especially ivermectin, cure and solve tons of problems. And again, that's part of their revenue stream, right? That's disappearing, and they don't want that. So, oh, ivermectin. Oh, it's horse paste. It's bad for you. It's for killing parasites. Ooh, yucky, squirrely, yucky, squeezy little parasites. But it makes you wonder, doesn't it? I mean, I already know, but it seems that most cancers are parasites, due to parasites. It's delivering gold, eh? I wonder if I'll have a reason to use. I have a special vehicle with a gigantic, weird trailer that doesn't have a lot of uses. And the first time you find it, it's at a gold mine in one of the other maps, and you have to take some loads of gold with this funny trailer and stuff. But okay, that looks blocked. But yeah, people have been finding that ivermectin is curing all kinds of cancers. Dudes with like, stage 4 cancer, you're just waiting to die, you've got 2 weeks, and they're like, well, I got nothing to lose, so I'm going to try some other weird off-the-wall shit. And, like ivermectin, and oh, wait, all of a sudden, I mean, it's not like they instantly get cured, because if you've got that many parasites in you, it actually makes you feel like worse to begin with, because when the parasites die, they expel a lot of toxins that your body then has to deal with and get rid of. But yeah, within days, they start getting better, and then like there's just stories of people who are just cured. Even skin cancer, people were rubbing it on skin cancer, and after a couple of weeks, it's like it's gone. And it wasn't just ivermectin that leads me to believe they're parasites. There was other stuff. If you raise the body's acidity, it kills cancer. There was a certain type of peppers that kill parasites. You eat those. It was kind of gross. Was it cayenne peppers or something? I don't know. But yeah, this one lady just saying you make a drink out of it and drink it. It's terrible, but it works. And I'm thinking, I think there's better ways to do it. But interesting. What have we got here? Oh, she dropped a bunch of stuff too. Maybe we can pull them back up onto the road. Yeah, what the hell. I just think, because then he's on the road and in the way, but... Oh, the trailer's detached. Okie dokie. I knew it was going to do that. They always do that. I also can't turn while I'm doing this. It kind of sucks. Actually, let's go up there. Come on, you fucking retard. Flip. That's what I should have did to begin with, I guess. Drove forward instead of trying to tow it over. Pull it with the winch, that is, sorry. Let's see if we can get it going this way. Can I change into this truck? Holy shit. Got another truck. Maybe I can just tip him upright and then drive him out. He's even got a crane. Oh, he's fucked up. I was thinking, why is he acting like that? Okay. Well, let's leave him here for now. Where are we? Oops. I could... I could take him home, fix him up, and then come back. Or I could bring a repair thing out here to fix him up. But then I'm driving out here anyway, so... let's try that. anyways. All spiffy new. Alright, what do we got here? A plus. Oh, he already comes with the biggest engine. That's interesting. And let's get these better tires. Let's see. Holy fuck, he's got lots of tires. Let's see, these ones are the most expensive, so... And the largest diameter. Let's get rid of the... Advanced medium is the most expensive, so likely the best. Spare wheel. He's got room, so let's put it in there. Snorkel. Oh, he's already got the biggest snorkel, or the highest one, so that's good. Yeah, he's got the crane and the saddle low, which is what I need anyway, so... Alright, so he's squared away. We're gonna go through this one over here. Let's take him through the mud. See how he does. Grab some fuel. Oops, fuel, whatever. All-time all-wheel drive and differential lock. I like it. If I have to give up this truck... Oh man. Let's try that again. These fucking wheels. Am I being in a rush too? Whoa, yeah he is. Maybe it's just that spot. It's always very slippery, even when you've got tires that can handle normal roads. Like say I didn't slide around that corner as fast or as much. What's this thing look like inside? Ah, it's another Russian truck. I see some Russian characters there. Okay. But she's doing good. Yeah, I'm liking this. It's not half bad. Gets through mud really well. Fast. Fuel consumption isn't too bad. This thing's interesting. Very interesting. Of course, he's not towing anything either, or doesn't have a lot of weight on his back, but still. Yeah, he's doing good, other than paved roads being a little slick. But I've said that before too. The mud tires, even though they're shit on ice and paved roads, it's doesn't matter. It's the mud that's always the pain in the ass, and off-road stuff. So, and these tires are good on off-road and mud. It said excellent for both, I believe. So, the fact I'm a little slippery on this, who gives a shit? So this should be close to where we need to be. Bum 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 bum. I think it's over there and then over here. Up the road. Yeah, I'm liking this car. Truck, whatever. I heard you saying it. It's not a car, it's a truck. Yeah, I can't remember the name of the Czechoslovakian company that makes the passenger cars. I went on their site and I built a car that I was interested in and had the diesel engine and stuff. It was like really, really fucking expensive. Like really expensive, but they were surprisingly nice cars too. Like they look nice and they are full of options, all kinds of options that you can do, and like it was nice. And those former Soviet countries have really come back like massively. But yeah, I can't remember the name of the company. But the one that makes the fancy trucks, the 8 and 6 wheel drive vehicles, that's Tatra. T-A-T. Tatra. Yeah, T-A-T-R-A? Tatra. And they're in this game. But yeah, if you want one of those, unless you live over there or are in the military here, North America or the West, you can't buy one here, which is just fucking retarded. Again, control freaks. Like, fuck off. If I want to buy a vehicle from wherever, I should be able to fucking do it. Okay. What was the deal with this truck? Wasteland movie set. Okay, we could try and do that. Those are the three things. The trailer. It doesn't show you getting the truck, but I'm assuming you do. I hope so. Come with me. I always find the arm itself can raise a lot better than trying to pull the line in. This won't be a problem. I'm going to shove all of those back. only thing with this view is I could be tipping over and it's hard to kind of tell. So yeah, lower it down again and then alright. I think that's everything. Yep. Yeah, this truck is, oh wow, it didn't even take damage from that hit. I was half expecting that. Oh, it's got beacons too, I didn't... It's probably the first time I found a truck that had like a lot of the best options already installed. Normally you have to find them sometimes because there are upgrades out in the wilderness you got to find, and then you got to buy them or whatever to install them. And am I going the right way? Yes. Let's somehow find my way over there. I should probably use the scout so I don't waste my time going down roads that don't go where I need to go, but... just got an itch. There we go. Huh. This thing isn't half bad. He turns a little wide, but it's about the only thing bad so far about him. Alright, let's see if we can get over there. Holding the road okay here. That was easy. I like this truck. Oh. Good, I might have some more uses for this thing. It's good to have some fuel. There we go. Alright. Let's head down here. There's some deepish water over here. I wonder if that's going to be a problem. Meh. He might take a little engine damage, but it shouldn't be too bad. I'll probably play for another half hour and then call it. Yeah, give this thing some trailer hitches and it would be the best machine in the game by far. Well, and maybe a snorkel. Big snorkel up on the roof. And some tire choices. Although these tires, chain tires, that's all it needs. It needs some chain tires. Now, this way. Oh, that's not bad at all. I couldn't remember if that was deeper or not. Where is this taking us? Oh, I see. Okay. Just keeping an eye out for missions and stuff. I can't look around too much though, because, well, one, it would make everybody nauseous, and two, it's harder to drive when you're looking sideways. But I still have a fairly wide field of view at the front here, so if something pops up, I should see it. Now that I think about it, it should show up stuff, yeah. Just make sure there isn't like an upgrade or something close by that I can go grab. It's kind of a cool shot. What's that? We'll just keep going to the right. Okay. It's probably where Jason Bourne lives, you know, hiding from everybody. Out in the middle of the Scandinavian wilderness. I think I got an achievement with this for driving across 2 or 3 maps without... sorry, just got a crazy itch on my back. I think a skeeter got me while I was laying under the car today. Okay, nothing else new has popped up yet. It's a little strange actually. Is there not a lot of missions on this map? And normally northern lights are like that. That's the green. You get the pinks and stuff when it's especially strong. Solar flare or whatever it was that set it off. Don't see that very often, but usually when you do, it's a really good show. Let's go down here. What is that black thing over there? On the right. Probably nothing. It's not moving. I was wondering if it's one of those weird Easter egg things. Eh. It's gonna be another dead end. Yep. Something big over there. Green recycle. Let's see if they have any jobs to grab. Doesn't look like it. These are probably going to be contract jobs that involve these buildings. Oh, here we go. Bridge out or something. Oh, I already have one of these. Traffic accident. Well, it doesn't say I get the vehicle, so I'm going to assume that's a no. He's easy enough to pick up with anything, so I'm just going to leave him here. For now. Oof, what was that? Whoa, doing it again. Sometimes the bridges do weird shit when you're near them. Okay, this looks like a road. Yep. Is it just me or the night's really long here? Another funny. Oh, that one's got a plane on it. I didn't need those tires or anything. Too bad this didn't repair or restock my repair parts. Now normally these bridges you can't cross because they're blocked, but this one, oh, it might be blocked on the other side. Let's see what happens. I have been able to jump or climb over stuff with this guy before. Not the easiest thing, but if there's something close by that I can... That's weird, I can't move the camera. What are you climbing up on? There's nothing there. Maybe we can go over. Oh shit, no. Oh, we might be screwed. Really? Yeah. Oh man, that's lame. Yeah, I think we're screwed. And there's nothing to winch onto. Well, at least it didn't glitch out and throw me 5 miles into the sky. Flip me over and do weird shit. Well, I don't know, this map, there's not a whole lot to it. Okay, I'm going to bring him home. Let's go to the other map. Let's fix some of the bridges and stuff. Southern Bridge. It's probably number 1 on my list. Cement and metal beams. 2 cements, that's 4, that's a 6er. I need 6. Oh, what do we got here? What's that? Scout? Yeah. That's cement. Metal beams will be on the other map. Of course, it's not going to show it because it doesn't show those missions from this map. Let's see here. I need metal beams and cement. Okay, I can get the metal beams from there. And then which way do we want to go? That one won't be too bad, but this... I don't know. Okay, who's got... short flatbed parts. Flatbed, this will be the big one. There's 2 shorts and 1 normal. Oh. What's this warehouse have? Bricks. Come down here, maybe try getting some spare parts if we need it. Then in here, grab that. I'm gonna try taking him through here. Might be slightly faster than going around. Get some fuel and head over here. Meh. Just wondering if I could go down that way. I might be able to. There was a stump in the way, though. Yeah. Okay, dude, come on. Actually, when we get to the garage, I gotta remember, I'm gonna go in and see if I can change the transmission on this thing. I think this one gets me better fuel economy, but it's kind of a pain in the ass. The low, I like the higher lows. A single low gear is kind of a Although he's not bad for speed once he gets going with this one, but yeah, I'm glad I didn't try and come down that way. It probably would have been a big waste of time. Big headache. Sometimes the long way is the quicker way. Do we have enough? Yeah, it's fully loaded. Okay. Oh, this one's in English. It's interesting. For a vehicle called the Kolob. No, we don't need repair parts. I don't care. Yeah. This one's like an amusement park ride. It's got like the little bar here. Oops. Two metal beams. Yikes. Turn check. Gotta be careful here, that little ledge going up can blow a tire. Okay, we're good. Multi-purpose. Increase top speed, higher gear count? Oh, I guess there's 5, okay. Increase in fuel hours, okay. Yeah, this will be good. I don't know, this guy's got the same number of gears, 5, as that other one that costs more, but it's also got the high gear and the low and the high low. Some more options. I don't think that other, maybe this one uses more fuel, this transmission. That'd be the only difference really that might be make the other one better. I mean, I could have went through the swampy part, but whatever. Because this is, yeah, where he starts bogging down and he's always stopping and going into first gear. Now I can stick him into this higher version of low gear, so I go a little faster than the single low gear that the other one had. The fine-tuned one gives you a lot more range on the low gear, which is kind of nice, but I don't know. Alrighty, I'm still gonna grab some fuel here, even though I haven't used that much. Splash and go. That's what this place should be called. Can I get cement here? I can. He's got 2 cement. What's this one do? He just has cement. The other one's only got 3, so maybe I'll be coming out here? Yes. And then where do I need to bring it? That bridge. It's all paved though, so I just have to get through this. Or I pick up the cement and we just do it. Let's see how he handles this. Because this place was a bit of a bog. Ho 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 ho. Now, will I be able to turn around in here and get out? And one of these days we will turn. There we go. yeah, we just follow the road all the way. Right. Yeah, this is part of the job that highway truck could do. He's got 8 gears. No all-wheel drive and no locking differential. It's usually the worst truck in the game by far. But on something like this, he would be able to handle this pretty good, I think. Although, that other truck, even with 8 gears, I don't think he goes a whole lot faster than this, which was kind of surprising. I mean, you think they'd give him some uber speed and grip on these roads, considering he's not good for much else. Oop. Oopsies. And repaired. Oh, I see. Hate when that happens. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it there. It's almost midnight. And yeah, I'm gonna call it hit the sack. So I'll probably be back on tomorrow. Don't know when. Gotta hopefully finish up my frickin' car already and be done with that. At least the rears. And then I'll decide if I want to do the front part. Still got a couple of days left, but well, it's gotta get done. I was gonna say I'd like to enjoy my vacation a little bit, but whatever. Alrighty, I'll see you guys later.